Hey guys, Blix is back. And today I got a cool little device to show you that I actually got from a gas station. And it's not made by Big Tobacco. It's called the Juul by Pax Labs. So, it's basically not a cig-alike. I've seen that these became very popular, so I decided to pick one up. And I mean, I actually got it from my local gas station for 35 bucks. Now, this thing is really high in nicotine content. It's going to feel like you're vaping like a 12 nic. At least that's what I get from it. But these things are a little cool, or actually kind of cool, because it takes these little pods that are pre-filled. You just pop them on in. And you vape. Right now I got their tobacco flavor in. It's called like tobacco or something like that. It's actually one of the better tobacco flavors I've had in a long time. The nice thing about this is you tap it, and you see how that lit up? Like right now it's lighting up yellow. I got about half charge on this right now. And, let's see. It is magnetic on the bottom, because the charge base is USB port that you just go set it in and it charges. I don't actually have it with me right now. Each one of these cartridges is said to equal about a pack of cigarettes. I haven't had a full day where I just sat down and used just this. I will honestly tell you, this is my second tobacco cartridge, and I've gone through the menthol mint flavor. And then I also have fruit and creme brulee left. I have tried them. The creme brulee is actually really good. The fruit is meh. Like, it's not something I could vape all the time. But it was like a starter blister pack. Oh. But all in all, like, I'm actually happy with this purchase. I used to use the blue for a while until Big Tobacco bought them out and Johnson Creek stopped making their juices. But yeah, this is definitely like a refreshing take on it. It's not shaped like a cigarette. This whole casing right here is like a, I'm gonna guess it's probably aluminum. And yes, I figured out how to refill these cartridges already. So I can start putting my own like 50-50 mixed juice in there. I mean, all in all, this thing's a nifty little device, especially if you're just trying to get from smoking over to vaping. And I think it's like $7.99 for 4 cartridges. Each one's supposed to be like a pack of cigarettes, so right there, that's 4 packs of cigarettes for like $4.99. It does have this little window, and I have taken notice that mine is the V2 production, or the V1, sorry, because now they have like a different shape here where the cartridge goes. But all in all, I mean, it's really nice. The nicotine level, like I said, is kind of high. But it puts out decent vapor for the size of it. And I don't even know what the size small battery is in here. I know I could kill this thing probably in 4 to 5 hours. Starting to get a nick buzz. But, yeah, all in all, the Juul, it's a really good product. It's made by Pax Labs, which they made the tobacco vaporizers. Of course, we know what they were actually used for. And they worked. I see that the newer version of this on their site's going for $60 for the starter kit. I mean, I think it's actually worth it, considering when I had the blue, I had the original packs, and they had great customer service at the time. Like, they found that their packs were shorting out like their charge packs, so they sent me brand new ones. They even tell me just send them right to me. I know when I first started using it, they had a problem with their liquids. It was causing problems. But then they upgraded it. Johnson Creek took over the flavorings, and they sold their company to Big Tobacco. And now their flavorings are... Oh, the only one I could probably stand is the cherry one right now. Because I actually decided to pick up the new upgraded version, the Blue Plus pack. Where instead of like the cartomizer, traditional cartomizers, they did them like tanks. And I will honestly say, I mean, it put out some pretty good performance. I actually plugged in the other day because I only used it for like a week, just to see what it was like. And it's been sitting on my shelf for probably been a good year and a half. And I went to plug it in to charge it, and it won't take a charge anymore. So, and I only used it for a week, so that was a waste of like $50 there. I mean, it's not what I started on, but I wanted to find something, you know, that I could use inside of restaurants and stuff, be, you know, very conspicuous or inconspicuous. Now I have this. I have taken notice that this light stays on for a little while. I think it's because like it's staying heated or something. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's not firing while the light's on. So, it's only when you pull. And it gives me a very good hit every time. I mean, there isn't some of those times where like, oh, I puff and I get like a little puff. This thing actually works fairly well. Thought about getting my mom one of these just that way when she's at work, because so she could be very inconspicuous and just go while she's working, just to get that nick fix. But I would show you the original packaging, but I kind of destroyed it taking this out, and I was like a kid in a candy store. But anyway, that's what I got for you. Something very simple and everything. I saw J-Wraps actually has wraps for this now. It actually did become very popular, so go get yours, check it out. But anyway, I'm Blix. That's what I got for you. The Juul by Pax Labs. Very nice. And remember, vape on.